So, hi, this is Sylvia Henderson, and this is day 3 of my 100 days of meditation journey. What I've been doing is shooting for an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. And if this is the first time you've been watching anything in this series, it's because I'm doing this because I was inspired by a comedian. His name is Kyle Cease, and he did this video archive of every day of his thoughts and musings about his experience of meditating for 2 hours every day, just hanging out with himself for 2 hours every day with his eyes closed. And I watched a lot of those videos, and they were really profound. And I just really want to get some insights on my own about myself and about life, and just see what comes up. And then I'm doing something I never thought I would ever do, and that is not just recording what is brought to my awareness, but also even sharing it on YouTube. And I want you to know, if someone had told me 1 month ago that I would be doing something like this and putting it on YouTube, I would have told them they were out of their friggin' mind. There's no way I would have done that. And here I am doing it, and it's kind of interesting. This is only day 3, so let's see what the next 97 days have to bring. But yesterday and this morning, I've been having some awarenesses, especially yesterday, something that didn't make it on the day 2 recordings. I had some really big breakthroughs. I had one in particular. It's interesting because when you close your eyes and you're alone with your thoughts, these things that you never really thought about before start popping up into your awareness, and like really old stuff from like your childhood. And it's interesting because it's not that Eckhart Tolle kind of meditative experience of just sitting in the void of nothingness and being in the present moment. At least it's not been like that for me right now. It's been more kind of along the lines of what Kyle Cease went through, which is, revisiting some of his belief systems and why they're there, and staying present with whatever comes up, even if it's really uncomfortable. And so I had something really uncomfortable come up from my childhood, and I was able to stay present with it, and I was able to pop through it on the other side. And then after I moved through it, it was really surprising how I just kind of I felt more energetic. I got flooded with some new ideas and some new point of views that I hadn't really reached for before, that just seemed a lot more accessible. So, one of the things that I came to meditation with last night that I brought, that came up as an inner inquiry, I should say, was after that big breakthrough and just feeling so good on the other side of it, I thought, wow, what else can I move out of my way in my life? And I just kind of sat with this pondering inquiry of, what is it that I'm refusing to feel, that if I felt it, it would really just crack open my life and make it amazing. And the thing that came up was really interesting, and I thought, God, that's kind of morbid in a sense, but it's, I got the awareness that if I would just live every day as if it were the very last day of my life, how different my life would be. And I was like, whoa, and I felt that, and it made me realize that I've been really living a very tiny, small life, and I want to live a very expansive, really an epic life. I want to live an epic life, and I want it to be iconic. I want to create massive change on the planet. I want to help people get out of their pain and shift their consciousness. And I do that in my work, but I've been doing it on a very small level, because there's been a lot of fear about that. Am I good enough to really do this on a big, big scale? I want to have events. I want to speak to thousands. I would love that. And maybe that's why I'm doing something as kooky as going out on YouTube right now and then posting these things on my Facebook page. I don't know. But I'm moving through my fear of being visible and being seen, because it's something I've lived with most of my life. And I'm also moving through the fear of letting go of the past and everything the past represents, whether it was positive or not positive. It's just human nature to drag our past into our present and try to prop it up for our future, because that's all we really know. And it allows us to not really look into that place of not knowing. I don't know really what the future holds unless I bring in some of my past experiences and then just try to make those look prettier than they did before in the past, or are the ones that I really enjoyed, holding on to those. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to create something new and novel. I want to tap into some place within myself I haven't tapped in before, awaken whatever it's going to take to awaken, to live an epic life. I want to live a friggin' epic life. I mean, who doesn't want to live an epic life? That's why we go to the movies and we see these characters on the screen living these epic lives. And I think that's why we get drawn into that, because there's a part of us that goes, I want that too. And I do want that, but I haven't stepped into it. And I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to step into what I need to awaken within myself that will allow me to really live a friggin' epic life. I mean, how much more fun is that than just struggling to hold on to maintaining the status quo of the life you have? It really surprises me how much I've learned from working with other people, how much we're all alike. We all have the same little insecurities, and we all think the same kind of thoughts. Maybe we have a different historical background, but we're so much alike. It's kind of insane that we can't see it when we engage with each other. But anyway, those are my musings from my meditation from today. I'm probably going to go meditate again tonight, and I'll add on to that when I do my video tomorrow. But this has been kind of a cool experience. I really like it. One other thing, because I really want to get out of holding on to the past. And one of the things that popped up into my awareness during my time this morning in meditation was, I have a garage full of stuff that I don't really need. I haven't used it since I've moved into the space I've been living in for 4 years. And I realize now I've been holding on to some of that stuff because it represents the past, but I'm ready to let it go. So I think this spring I'm going to be in the garage cleaning it out and going through my closets and getting rid of the clothes that I don't wear anymore, they're not even, some of them not even in style. I have 2 closets full of clothes and then I wear just a very small margin within that of all those clothes that I own. And then, and just making some space for something new and fresh to come in. So it's spring. It's a great time for spring cleaning. Maybe this will inspire you to see what you can let go of that's kind of keeping you stuck in your stories from the past, because I feel like a lot of them are associated with stories. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a hoarder, but there's things I've been, carrying around since, 2009, and it's time to just let it go and just lighten the load and make some space for the universe to bring in something fresh and new and exciting, because I want to live an epic life. And I don't think an epic life is about being tied down and anchored. It's about expanding out and being on a kick-ass adventure. So that's what I want to do. Anyway, take care and thanks for watching this. And I'll be back again tomorrow, at least for the next 97 days. Bye.